Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you are in good health. Take care of your family, take care of yourself, and be safe. Based on our previous video, we had learned how some of the basic calculations like this were addition, subtraction, then multiplication to the power, raised to the power, then factorial, then we have combination, then permutation, and we imported the math module. Out of the math module, we had used multiple functions. Now, I just created a new notebook that is our basic calculations too. And today we'll be looking into some of the constants which we use in mathematics very often. And these some of these constants will be used in Poisson distribution. Then while we are running the algorithms, we'll be needing this. So we need to understand how to access them, how to use them as a value, and how does it work. So the first things first, that is we need to import the math module. So what do? We write import and we put math and then we press Control Enter. Let's run. The math module is inline, and now we can go ahead and write math dot and tab. So now I want to understand what is pi's value. So pi, which we generally use in our area functions, like pi r square gives you the area of the circle, then 2 pi r gives you the circumference of the circle. So we'll find out the pi function here and see we have it. Now we need to know, do we need any variables to be passed here? No, it is just a value. So you don't even need to give these brackets. So to understand whether you need to do or not, you just press Shift Tab and get the details about the function, whether you need to pass any argument or not. Now that we have come here, I'll just close off this one, and to run this, Control Enter, and we have pi's value. Generally, from our childhood, we have been using 3.14 as pi's value, and now you want to find out, the area of a room, a cylinder, a conical face, a frustum, whatever it is. Just write math.pi and you'll get the value of pi. Great. Now, moving forward, you might have been, listening to this, like, what is the value of e? E is also a constant. Now, to find that out, let us just write math dot e and press tab. So there are all the functions with e. I just need the first one, e. You want to see whether it has more arguments to come, press Shift Tab. No, it is just a float variable and it will give you the value of 2.718. So just press Control Enter, and here we are. Now, in this pandemic times and generally some or the other part of your life, you have heard the term exponential, right? So exponential is basically nothing. It's you want to find out what is, like, if you say exponential of the power 2. So what is e to the power 2? What is e to the power 10? Like that. So what is e to the power 1.5? So first let us check whether this thing works or not. So the function is basically exp. You can find it out by just pressing this and press tab and then go to e, and you have this. So we have math.exp, and in math.exp you can press Shift Tab to know how many arguments you want to pass. Only one. You see, x is there. So it is written e raised to the power of x. So basically what you enter here in the bracket. So suppose I'll just press 1. So I know e to the power 1 will be again 2.718. So let us check it out. And it gives you 2.718, the same value up above here. All right. Now suppose I want to see what is exponential, basically e to the power 2.5. How do I find that out? I'll press Control Enter. See, it's math.exp and it gives you 12.184. It's a big value. Now see, this is e raised to the power 2.5. Okay, so that is e into, how do you signify it? I don't know. So let's go and understand how can I come back reverse from it. So basically it is e. So the reverse come down can be using your logs. So to go to the next cell, I'll just insert 2 more or 3 more cells below. And I'll go to the vacant cell here and let us write and find out. So when you say math.log, press tab. Oh, I have written wrong. So math dot, see, I have natural log, I have log to the power logs base 10, logs base 1p, and logs base 2. So I just need the natural log. And here, let's find out what is, okay, so there is just one. So let us put this number back there, and you should get back, okay, let's copy this and this is back here, and let us run. So you said get back 2.5, the number which you used to raise e's power 2. So e was raised to the power of 2.5, and when you are taking the natural log of it, it is coming back to 2.5. Simple. Now, basically, if I go ahead and do the math log, log of base 10, just press tab, or you can just type it out. So suppose math log base 10 of maybe 100. So it will give you how many, basically 10 is raised to what power? 10 is raised to 2 powers. So it's 10 into 10 is 100, right? So it will give you the number of zeros here, right? So it gives you what power was 10 raised to. So it was raised to 2 powers. Now, if I increase the 0, so basically suppose if I increase 3 more zeros, that is 10, 1 lakh. And here I just say what to the base of 10, how many zeros have been increased here? There are 5 zeros here, right? So it is 10 into 10 into 10 into 10 into 10, 5 times. Now let me run this, it will be 5. So that's about it. So in this small and short session, we have understood, what is pi, what is e, then what is exponential function, then natural log and log base of 10. Apart from that, just try to recapitulate and use the math library, math module with all the functions that you can, and try to relate to your natural mathematics. These were the basic calculations that we did in basic calc 1. And based on this too, I know, not all of these functions will be used right away. As we move very slowly, we'll go to probability and distributions. So those are the times where we'll be getting into complex functions. And the more you practice with the simple ones right now, it will be way easier for you. Now that we have understood that these functions might get complicated and these things have to be reduced to small ones, what if I can just say, oh my god, this is a big number, how do I remember this? And I did something with this that it could have been replaced, saying this one. So suppose I write like this, something to think for, food for thought to you, and just press on this. See, we don't have that number itself, and it's giving the same result. So how to do this? What are variables? What are identifiers? Will come to the next session. Just keep following, keep subscribing. Tata, bye bye, Sanjay, and show your love, spread it. Thank you. Bye bye.